You're reaching the end of this course. Congratulations for getting this far, and we hope that your learning experience has been inspiring and useful. And there's more to come. You will now see our top 10 tips for green and just cities, taking into account all that we've learned throughout this course.
Our intention is to provide you with the knowledge and the means for you to act upon the climate crisis before it's too late.
There are also 2 further units before the completion of the course, a final quiz and an evaluation feedback survey. These must be completed for you to get a certificate for this course.
So let us now see the top 10 tips for a city that is looking to develop an integrated climate action plan or to mainstream climate action within its own plans and policies.
My top tip is for cities to implement actions that are low cost but have long-lasting and multifaceted benefits. A good example for this is nature-based solutions, which is an action that can be implemented in a very short term, such as tree planting, for instance, but the benefits of this are multifaceted. So it's a type of action that a city can implement with very limited resources, but the benefits to climate change and to the city as a whole are multifaceted.
I think it's best to start small, focus on some of the quick wins, show impact, show results, and get that buy-in. I know we are planning for 2050 and we're thinking about this long-term vision, but from that long-term vision, start small. Think about what can the city practically do in the next 5 years, and work to those small actions, because you have to start tackling this elephant with small bites. And once you show impacts and you get people to be involved and get people to rally around this climate action process, then you can start bringing in bigger projects and bringing in more impactful engagements.
Is to develop a really compelling vision for the future for that city, that all residents of that city and all stakeholders of that city would be willing to buy into and to support fulfilling on that vision. If they if they already have an existing vision, then it's really important that the climate action plan finds a way of helping fulfill on that vision, and that it's geared towards fulfilling on that vision that's already been created.
Take climate action from this seen as this very technical, very difficult, very expensive kind of set of actions that need to be taken, and actually making them relatable to the needs of the citizens. So what is it that your citizens or residents are facing now? Is it high prices for energy and food? Is it a lack of access to certain services in the city? Is it that they're having to travel an hour and a half to go anywhere across the city? You know, really kind of making the climate action linked to solving those immediate issues that a city is facing brings a real rallying cry, I think, from voters, from residents, but also then that gets the attention of any politicians within the city.
It's creating trust and listening, especially to those who have been excluded from the decision-making processes. And this can happen through direct engagement with vulnerable communities, or through kind of indirect engagement through NGOs and community leaders. But the most important thing is to make sure that you are listening to the people who are most impacted by climate change, and that you are giving them kind of opportunities and a space to have an active role in shaping the transition to a green and just city.
You need to start now, and you need to start wherever you can start. But definitely you need to have a baseline, because it helps you to prioritize your intervention. It helps you to understand who are the most vulnerable people, and it helps you also to manage your resources, but also it gives you a wider analysis of the problem and how you can tackle the problem.
Well, I think getting every department on board, building that consensus across an administration, that cross-departmental collaboration is really key, because it means you can create that clear vision and that responsibility for delivering on the action.
I think the first place to start is the political will. no matter how interested or your desires are, if the people above you does not believe in that venture, then you are going to fail. So if they have the political will, the backbone behind them, then it will make the job easy.
How do you mainstream climate action and bring this green-blue infrastructure within the planning instrument? Because I strongly believe that unless you integrate climate into the planning actions, planning instruments, just talking about climate in isolation or siloed approach will not work. So how do you integrate? And that's the area is how do you integrate within a master planning exercise?
Well, my recommendation is probably a bit nerdy, but plan, plan, plan. Don't skip the planning phase. What we see in C40 cities, the cities that step back, get good data, plan for how they're going to develop their economy, their societies in a clean and a green and a fairer way, they deliver 3 times as much action as the cities that just try and go for it. So take the time to plan and consider and look to organisations like C40 to provide the support to do that.
This is where we say goodbye. We hope that you have enjoyed this learning journey and that it inspires you to plan for transformative climate action wherever you live. Goodbye, selamat tinggal, au revoir.
Hasta luego, seid ihr, ciao.